Welcome to the channel. My name is Ken and welcome to Pallet Furniture More. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss how I construct and basically organize my lumber rack, because of course in our home we don't have enough room for all of our lumber we store. So I came up with a great solution that we utilize our storage unit. So please follow along and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And I'll do a step-by-step tutorial. Thanks, and thank you for watching. So what I bought here is I bought 24-inch. They are the half-inch gas line. It's utilized a lot for pipe clamps and has threaded in on each side, 48 inches long. I plan on kind of cutting it right in half, and I'm going to utilize my DeWalt metal cutting handheld bandsaw that is absolutely phenomenal, rather than do it with a hand saw or a reciprocating saw or anything like that. It just makes life so much easier. So I'm going to go ahead and lay one out, and I'll cut one and show you the process. So we'll go ahead and lay this out, measure our line. New side, what I did is I put a block on both sides here, so it helps hold this down for me. And I just apply pressure with one hand, utilize my handheld bandsaw and cut the other. You just want to let it hang off your workbench just a little bit so you can get all the way through. And it's cut. I'm not going to have you sit here and watch me cut the next 10 of these. So we'll see the end product. Also, what I'd like to do is to help clean up the burrs. I just got a little block, little hand sand, and I just run it over each end of it here, just to clean up the burrs off it so it doesn't fray or get stuck in my hand later on. What I made here is a little jig so that this will be on the back side and it will go in there just like this. So I made a little jig because I don't have a 3-inch opening Forstner bit. So I made a little jig here, and I'll put a screw here and here because it's gonna be on the back side. And then when I do that, what I'm going to utilize is a pattern bit in my router to zzz and clean it all out, so that the back of this part will fit flush on the back side, and this will be all countersink so that the pipe will go through to prevent from it rocking back and forth. So it's all screwed down. It will look just like this, and then I will use my router and show you the end results. So on the back side, you will see how it's countersink, and the reason why is to help with rigidity. And then this goes in here nice and tight, so it fits all the way through. I've already countersunk these, so with it being like 1.25 inches, I just use some 1.25 inch drywall screws just to hold it in place. And then you can see that it'll fit flush against the wall. And then once it's all said and done, that is how it'll look. I'm measuring 4 feet up, and then the next one will be 7, so it'll be 4 and 7 all the way up. Storage rack complete. Just ran some bungees across to hold everything in nice and tight. It's off the floor so don't pick up moisture. Ends up being 8 feet long. And then we have the finished product, where you can see at the bottom here, we did a MDF as a base, just so the material would be off the floor for moisture purposes. And then we just spaced out the black 1/2 inch piping where I showed you the insert, and then we just did a good cross bracing for racking ability, and we'll come back with a self tapper to throw right in the wall just for extra stability.